Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today we will be playing some Darkness Hunters. We are combining Diana and Lucian, with the idea and the general overall idea here being that we are going to use Lucian and potentially also Senna with Zenith Blade. And the hope, of course, being that they level up, become double attack units, get Zenith Blade, and become absolute monsters. Combine that with some nice tools from both regions, in obviously the Demacia openings of like Fleet Feather into War Chefs, or Pale Cascade, and the general Nightfall type vision. We have quite an aggressive deck with stuff like Mentor of the Stones as well, buffing up our units like Crescent Guardian, or Lucian or Diana, or even Lunari Shadestalker into of course pretty big units. Finish it off with Genevieve Elmheart, of course, and you have yourself a deck that is pretty aggressive, and when it goes off pretty big. Zenith Blade, I think, is becoming a favorite card of mine very quickly, and of course with the Relentless Pursuit as well, we can push potentially a lot of damage in very few turns. So with that said, this is obviously a very aggressive type of deck, and you'll be looking to play units often and early, and then using Zenith Blade to help you win you the game. But with that said, let's get in to some games. So Tariq Lee Sin, this is hopefully a deck that we are looking to overwhelm as quickly as we can. We see we got the Dustbringer into Shadestalker into Mentor. Do we want double Mentor? They don't have any 1 damage pings. I think we might be looking to curve out a bit though, other than double Mentor. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with this hand. We can go Dustbringer into Shadestalker here pretty early, into Mentor of the Stones for a pretty ridiculous turn. And then once this is buffed with the gems from Mentor, we could get a very big elusive. And do they run many elusives? We're hoping for that turn 3 big play as well, of course. Attacking on turn 3 means that Mentor is obviously a lot better, in that it can then just attack for free. Play Spacey Sketcher. Do I want to get rid of that? I think... Oh, this is a tough choice. Do I want to trade this? Because they obviously will trade it, you would expect. It's not going to be able to block that. It could block Mentor. So I think I'll take the risk, because you might not have an option here. He might not have a good option against something like Mentor. And he's thinking about it. Like, let's say his hand, doesn't have a good blocker. He might not want to block this, and he didn't overall. Which obviously means we did make the correct choice, because we want the 2 damage anyway. There's a Genevieve. Moon Silver. Into his own Mentor. Okay. Well, we'll obviously play Shadestalker. He will have this 3/3. I can block this, and I'm not as scared of his 3/3 as he should be of my soon-to-be 4/4. And we know that that's the card he got now, so that's pretty good for us. We're obviously just always going to drop Mentor here. Then we can maybe go Senna, War Chefs, Crescent Guardian in for turn 4 and 5. Seems okay. Or of course we've got the gems as well, which go really well with Crescent Guardian. Get second Sketcher.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fight.
We'll of course do this. I guess we'll leave you behind. When you've got Genevieve in hand, like these things can become bigger threats. He trades this one, that's interesting. Doesn't keep up the extra blocker. 4/4 elusive out now. So we could do quite a few things here. We could go Senna. Second Mentor of the Stones. She's creating a 5/5. I think I will still just go Senna though.
Making the dead deader.
Could have twin, so I'll probably block with the Senna. I still don't really care about the 5 damage, I don't think. As I say, I'm worried about twin there as a possibility, and I don't want this to die. So now obviously we have a bit of a choice in what we want to do. Could go Gem Crescent, we could go War Chef's Crescent. I'm thinking we might use the Riposte defensively. If we don't develop, he could be on Tariq. He's probably got Lee Sin in hand. Would he have played Tariq last turn? Potentially. So let's think. Tariq is a 2/4, but isn't very good at blocking, so I'm pretty happy to develop here. I think developing is correct. We know most of his hand is gems. He could have Concussive Palm, in which case, Concussive Palm is pretty good against both. Is this Lee Sin? This Lee Sin. Okay. I'm still going to play you. Just going to try and go as quick as we can. Plays Guiding Touch. Challenger. Could play a gem for the barrier, yep. So I need to think about what I'm going to do. Do I want to use a gem here? He's obviously got a good block on one thing. So he's on 4 of 7. He could potentially level up Lee Sin next turn. If I attack with all, get them up to 5 attack, but I can get it to 5 attack with you. What would he block? This? So if I attack like this, give the gem. Let's give the gem to that. Let's just spread out our attack as much as we can. Just to deal as much damage as we can across the entire thing. So that seems fine to me. He's going down to 7. It's an interesting choice of whether to attack there or not, but I think it was correct to attack. So now we can play Riposte Shadestalker. Assuming he doesn't level up, which he might. He could just play 3 gems and level up, and that's obviously fine. To Pale Cascade. So it looks like he is trying to level up. No Zenith Blade. So there is the Lee Sin level up. So what we've got, like... Maybe I have to play Genevieve? Into the other Genevieve? So he's going all in here. Just playing every single gem to do 11 damage. That's fine. So he's trying to do 11 damage. If I play Genevieve, the second Genevieve. The scout doesn't matter that much though, because he's got this. And it won't kill. Well, I could with the Riposte, but then he's got barrier, so it doesn't really matter either way. Let's think. I can give War Chefs 4. You're like an unblockable. He could have healing though as well. Ugh. I obviously have to play Genevieve next turn, it's just what am I doing this turn? I think the elusive is probably worth something. So let's do that.
Mother Moon veiled.
I feel like the elusive has to be a crucial part of this. And I can go Genevieve.
Quiet of the woods. There's nothing like it.
Hope he doesn't have concussive palm. But I can kill the palm unit and then still attack with them. So that's still good. Even if he palms me, I'm still good here. And I've got repost as well. He's thinking about it. He could just have secondly sin and have me. That's what he does have. So, yeah. He wins on secondly sin. Oh, that's frustrating. Ah. That's really frustrating. Is this elusives? There's no Lulu there either, so I'm a bit confused about what's going on there. I guess I keep you if it is elusives. Diana, you know, could potentially help me kill Zed or something like that. So I'm a bit confused. But maybe it is just straight up old style elusives.
We were peaceful once. Quietly.
Perhaps so. Always going to attack in case he's on the... Yeah, so he's probably on the 2-2 there. That's the only time you really play it. But luckily for me, I have pretty much the perfect answer. Yeah. So we can obviously pretty much devalue an attack by a massive amount.
Mother Moon veiled.
Yep. Even better. This is like the best draw that I could have ever hoped for. I mean, look at this. This is going to be so sweet.
The Yordle here's with me.
Oh, that's such a shame. Like,
Find your own light within the darkness.
Yours is a light I cherish.
I mean, he's probably got Elixir of Iron, but still. Well, if he does have Elixir of Iron, I'd probably rather... Because he's going to want to kill Diana with it, so... I'd rather... Yeah. I'd rather keep this one alive. This one's less of a threat than that, because we don't have any 1 damage pings in the deck. And this just blocks that, so... I'd much prefer that. That's actually a really good trade for us as well. Now again, we need something to have here. Blade Scout. Yeah, just pass. Does play Zed. Okay, so I can pass again. I can just repost on this Zed, I think. So, yeah, so he just happily sacrificing his units. And that's why making the trade that we did there, giving him either the Diana or this, I actually think that he made a mistake, I think. So play Lucian now.
Swift and silent as the breeze.
Guess I have a bit of a choice here to make. Guess it has to be you, really, doesn't it? Let's just go for the all-in destruction plan, I guess. I'll keep you back as a blocker. I think that's somewhat important. But he...
It's our time.
Are you doing much in this match? Not really. I kind of like you pushing through. Oh, he doesn't even block at all. Why would you not block this? So he's on 4. That's pretty good for us. That's mental.
Requires concentration.
Old masks let young eyes see clearly.
Keeper. To a ghost, like...
I need no weapon.
Fear not death.
Okay. Another Pale Cascade. Could have second elixir, but that's fine as well. to win. Okay. Even better. So I think we do go all in, right? Yeah. Woo! Lux Diana. Interesting, interesting. Let's see if we can go quick enough for this. I think that's a pretty good opening hand. We're attacking on 2, so we could either go, depending on what he plays, on 2 we'll either go for Diana for the challenger, or we'll go obviously Lucian. But we'll have to see. What 1-drops would you play in that deck? What 2-drops would you play in that deck? I honestly don't know, so I think we'll just go Lucian. Okay, that's one of them. Guess we have to pass. I was thinking too much about Lux and not enough about Leona. It's like, obviously they play the 1 and the 2-drop, right? Come on, Chris, use your brain. He just wants to pass. Well, I'll play Mentor. Could have single combat. Thing is, our open attack is very good now. I'd actually give the buff to this as well. Passes. Wow. I mean, I don't see how we can't open attack, especially with Leona coming out. Kind of give him the choice, spread out our threats. Like, obviously he wants to kill the Mentor. Lucian is still a threat, and now we've turned this into a threat as well. So you know that, and he does block that, so you know we get this solid board presence still. It's absolutely fine with me, my friend. So he's probably on what, Leona now? Solari Soldier. Yeah, I think I'll pass. To a Remembrance. This one could be scary depending on what he gets. I guess the Challenger, that's probably the worst one for us. Yeah, that's pretty horrific for us, because obviously he can kill this Mentor or the Lucian. Obviously if he does go for the Lucian, we're not as bad. Does go for Lucian. Okay. Do I want the draw? I mean, I'm paying 1 mana to draw a card, essentially, so I don't see why not. So Ranger's Resolve. We have second Lucian, so obviously can play both of these, keep up Rangers, go into Genevieve.
Victory lies ahead.
I mean, that's pretty good for us, right? Let's play Diana now.
Heresy is an act of passion.
Any act of heresy will be punished.
I'd never heard this guy's voice before. Any act of heresy. Play Lucian again. I could be on Lux, which would be a bit scary. But I think we have to play Genevieve, right? If he goes in for like a single combat here, got the trick for you, my friend. If he does play something like Lux next turn, I can, you know, just sort of wait a bit. There it is. I mean, I just have to do this, right?
But I
I mean, that's pretty perfect for us. You can't play this 4, 5, or 6 this turn. You can just attack with Genevieve. This one feels like it'll be a pretty big attack. I have to choose what to mentor. Okay, wow. So I obviously take you there. And I guess I'm gonna mentor Lucian, I guess, is the biggest threat. And then go something like that. That's exact lethal. So we need something here. And it could be healing. Targon, of course, does have quite a bit of healing. There is. But again, not ideal for him. We've still got a full board. Use with a Relentless Pursuit right now is obviously our best draw. Zenith Blade.
The light of my star warms the heavens.
So I'll probably give that to Lucian. We're going to draw the second Zenith Blade, which we can give to Genevieve, perhaps.
Descend upon them.
Do I want to spread it out? No, let's give it to you. Now, if he does have single combat, I guess it's still okay, right? Goes for another guiding touch. I think that's him searching for answers, surely. We can drag this lifesteal to the end with Tracker. So that's no issue. We can drag you there. And go something like that. And then that. Just again, spread out our threats. We've also got Ranger's Resolve and Pale Cascade if we need it. I would doubt we would, but you know, you never know. Could go for like single combat here, but we've got to counter to that. Trying to hit Lucian. Concerted strike on Lucian. Puts him back up to 8. So if I play those two now, I'm on 6, and I think we will just do this anyway because we might get the Relentless Pursuit. He's dealing 10 to Lucian, so I can't really do anything about that. So I guess I put it on you so that you get more health. Crescent Guardian. Okay. Ah, I should have put it on you to kill this. What am I doing? Oh, he surrendered. Why did he surrender? Either way, we got there. We got there. Woo! So that is the deck. Bit of a different type of aggro deck. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see leveled up Lucian or Senna with Zenith Blade, but I can assure you, and I'm sure you don't need much imagination to create that image in your head, that it's pretty good when that does happen. And, you know, with other tricks like Ranger's Resolve and Repost, you know, you can normally find ways, and Pale Cascade, of course, to sort of keep them alive long enough to where, you know, you get that big hit off, and it's such a big threat, and then combine that with other challenges, and you're normally doing pretty well. So with that said, I think that's going to end this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Chris. Thank you so much for watching. Have a really nice day.